All right. Well, hello and welcome everyone tonight. It's a very, very special evening. I'm Sean. That's Scott. We're here representing the Mythos Busters. And you may notice we have some special, very, very special guests with us tonight. It's your Arkham Devs. Let's start with Duke. Hey, Duke.
Hi, it's Duke. It's me. Hi.
How's it going? You are earning that second exclamation point.
I try. I try when I can. Hi.
Down below, we've got Waleed. Welcome.
Hey, thanks.
How's it going?
My name is not Duke. I'm great. I'm tired. I was very, very tired. Stopped by and got a coffee, and now I am feeling real energetic. So I'm scared about what's about to come out my mouth.
I hear it.
Yeah, there's timidness, there's fear. Oh, thank you. Yeah, welcome, not Duke.
Well, and of course, rounding out the team, you know him, you probably love him. It's Nick. He's back.
That's awfully presumptuous.
First time guest on Mythos Busters.
Yeah,
Nicholas
so
Corey.
happy to finally be a longtime listener.
No, I had him
First
first
time.
on playing alone together.
That's true.
You sat
That's
right
true.
here.
I was on
Yeah.
there, yeah.
But yeah, so as is our annual custom so far, we have had our 2023 to 2024 meme contest. Everyone submitted. We're here to go through it, pick some winners. It's going to be a really good time. So just so everyone knows, we're just going to run through. Scott, if you wouldn't mind sharing that Padlet in the chat, just so anyone who wants to control the stream themselves has the opportunity.
Yeah.
So people have sent in memes. We are going to run through them. We are going to be, there is a prize for the popular vote, which has been predetermined. I have the sealed envelope over here that I'll be opening later. And then Nick is pressing X'd out on that one.
Show me the envelope. Show it. I don't believe you.
No, I don't have it. It was a bluff. It was a bluff.
Yours is spoiled again.
But it has been decided. And then Scott and I will be picking a Mythos Busters favorite, and then your lovely doves will be picking a favorite as well. And everyone gets a prize. And everyone who's watching gets the prize of a bunch of curated memes about their very specific interest group, which, like, can you put a price tag on that? It's perfect.
$89.99.
Yeah, I mean, are we really asking? Because I could throw a number out there.
Yes,
Yeah,
let's have the conversation where we commoditize Arkham memes.
Yeah, then might as well.
Monetize. Do it all.
All right, wonderful. Well, let's get started. I think normally how this works is we don't just like look at the meme and laugh. We have someone read it out because, of course, that is exactly the intended way that memes are meant to be consumed.
No.
So we'll we'll pass it around. But let's hop into it here. Nick, as I know Tommy is one of your favorites, let's start with you.
Sure. I am not familiar with the original version of this, but it is Tommy's face, and he's saying, I know investigators who use healing, and they're all cowards.
We are.
Yeah. Mhm,
We own it.
mhm. No, those allies are made to be sacked, man. You just fill them up with damage and horror, and then cash out.
It's true.
I'm far. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying, if they weren't meant to take damage and horror, they wouldn't have damage and horror values, right?
Yeah, Scott gets it.
I'm far too empathetic of a person and or human being, like just a human being, to be like, yeah, 4 damage, peace. Like, you did your job. Bye. Like, no.
We did a game just the other day, and I put enough damage on an ally to kill it. Waleed was like, "Oh my gosh, why would you do that?" I'm like, "Cause I don't want to take it. He's gonna take it. Like, that's what he's here for."
I got a second copy of them. That's fine.
Yeah. I'll be back.
Honestly, my biggest struggle with any card game is that I love my dudes. So, like, especially in any competitive card game, I get really angry when my dudes go away. And, like, it turns out in a competitive card game, that happens a lot.
But in Arkham, you're the dude.
But you got dudes around you.
They're just there to watch you be they're like the NPCs.
That's right.
They watch
That's
you
right.
do the cool thing.
They're the Arkham equivalent of token creatures, I guess.
I think my favorite reference ever to ally health is he hits for a guard dog.
That is a standardized accepted unit of damage.
The boss in Carcosa, or one of the bosses in Carcosa for 3 damage and 1 horror. Oh yeah, he hits for a guard dog.
All right,
And I
moving
just happen
on.
to have a guard dog.
Scott, you got the next
Anyway.
one.
All right. Is this Drake? Is that the artist? Okay.
Yeah.
Drake is saying no to take your weapons back home, back to the house with the ghouls and demons. Instead, taking all your weaknesses and trauma to start the next campaign.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
Have any of you actually done that? I've never done that. I've never carried one. I've never tried that, bringing a deck from one campaign into another.
I did it back when we only had the core in Dunwich, and you know,
Oh,
back in
sure.
those days where we had like 2 things to play, but not since.
I did it with my original Arkham Horror group. We did Night of the Zealot. We got out of there with Lita and everything else, and then I had talked up the Forgotten Age and made them so scared of it beforehand. So they were like, "Let's just go in with like 20 experience," and so we did. And they were like, "What? What was everyone so worried about?"
Man, taking Lita into any other game seems dirty. Like, Lita's gotta be the absolute best story asset ally, right?
Yeah.
The goat.
100%.
Aren't you supposed to leave story allies or campaign specific cards in? I don't know, whatever.
I mean, it's not.
fun.
There's no official ruling on it, so
Yeah.
it's yeah.
No, there
She's a
was just
zealot. She'd probably come along.
there was just
Yeah.
Dunwich where we got like 6 of them, and it was like, no, there's only so many charismas. All right, next one. Let's go, Duke.
This shows, and Waleed actually has very good background on the character.
Oh,
of this.
yeah. Should we toss it to
This
Waleed?
shows Neil Patrick Harris with some scissors. You threw
Yes.
Lita to Mordoth and claimed you won the campaign. David Tennant says, "The guy didn't say we lost the campaign." And then he says, "Well, that's all right then." Because, yeah, that guide is going to tell you everything you need.
Mm-hmm.
Did David Tennant's campaign end officially as the Doctor? Sorry, I'm getting hung up on the Doctor Who of it
I was
all.
like, yeah. So yes, he could be back, but as the resident person who recognized this was from Doctor Who, yeah, I guess you could say so. They brought him back for like 3 more episodes, and it was pretty awesome. He had a good end, and then he fought the toy maker, who is Neil Patrick Harris. He's just Neil Patrick Harris. Neil Patrick Harris wasn't playing a character; he was just playing a fictionized version of himself.
That sounds about
That's why.
right.
That's why he looks like that.
Isn't that why you go to Neil Patrick Harris generally?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, Nick.
Yep.
Oh, you guys aren't reading anything? We're just doing the designers? All right, cool.
I just read one, you goof.
No, I'm just skipping me.
Oh, did Scott read one? Scott
Yeah.
did read one. I'm sorry.
Mhm. Don't worry, baby.
all right.
You don't have to worry about this anymore. We got
I
you.
realized like we're 4 memes in, but I got the mental thought of like this is just watching old men read young kids jokes. Like
Always
that's
has
the energy
been.
that it feels like.
Holy snap, dude! Be careful. I'm cool. I got a bun on my head, and I got these beads. I'm cool. I'm hip. I'm young.
I forgot that you had the beads. I apologize. I retract my statement.
He went to
Anyway.
Wendy's for Fat Tuesday, okay?
I did. I put so much Cajun seasoning in my Frosty. You guys have no idea.
When you find out that most seekers rate 90% of seeker cards as below average, yeah, I mean that's the thing. Like, there's that 10% of seeker cards that are just establishing the pace and the tempo for everything else.
I think this is just a joke, but I want to know what the real number is because it can't be like too far. But that'd be a good study to meet out.
I think when you just live in this state of just utter privilege that seekers do, everything is below you,
That's
right?
true. It's very, very
That's
true.
it.
I don't know how to feel about that.
From the penthouse suite of the Crystal Palace, every other floor looks terrible, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, of Miskatonic University, yeah, up in the tower.
It's just a clue, Michael. What could it cost? 10 icons?
Oh my god! Now it's just a great. Now, yeah, that was a good one from a year or 2 ago.
We're rehashing the classics now. All right, Waleed, we're back to you.
Okay, cool. Before I start,
I'm sorry, I read this one.
well, did you ever play popcorn in elementary school? where you would like have to read a paragraph and then say somebody's name?
No.
You never had to. So you had to like read out loud a paragraph, and then you would like pick who was next. And it was horrifying. And the whole time I never listened to anything because I was just waiting for the hammer to fall where they were like, yo, Waleed, time to read, buddy. And then I was like, I never learned how to read. I don't know what I'm doing here. Anywho, let me read this for you out loud and not mess up. So we have Nick Cage in, I believe that movie, the massive weight of
Unbearable weight of
No, you know it. We all know it.
unbearable weight of. Anyways, so Nick Cage says the non-driver investigator. He doesn't even say that. See, I've already messed up.
Yeah.
Ugh.
It's all good.
So
He's
the
saying with his
non-driver
eyes.
investigator, and then Luke, the driver, using the gate box.
Oh, his best friend and fan. They're just, yep. That's
This
where it is.
can
This is-
confirm actual footage of Scott as he was doing this in Iron
Yes.
Man at BusterCon.
This is already my favorite meme just by virtue of the fact that Nicolas Cage is on it. He's just my favorite. So.
But the difference is
Whoever
that
made it.
Scott wasn't gateboxing. He was riding the giant manta ray through the sky.
He took it through
Yeah,
another
kinda, yeah.
level.
There
Falcon!
was some gateboxing. Yeah.
All right, Scott, I think we're to you.
Oh, I'm free.
Right. When you ask after Alina Harper, and all you get back is the Innsmouth look.
Oh my goodness.
Is this? I love this. Is this? Does this look like AI art to anybody?
It
Is this an
kinda
actual real
does.
painting? Am I just being a jerk?
That's the thing is I never want to say that because it's like unless the hands are obviously messed up, I
the
never want
hands
to
look
say
a
that
little
because then the
okay.
artist is gonna be like, oh, someone thought it was AI art.
But I
It's
mean,
like
but
the
it,
artist is like watching.
I mean, but it makes sense for where
I'm so sorry.
AI is at because it's like all pasty together and you're combining and filtering and it makes sense. But
You
like,
gotta
is
count
this
the knuckles on the hands?
what
Is
actually
that
is
Tom
this
York
from?
in the background? I think I see Tom York off to the side. You know, Radiohead singer.
Yeah, yeah. Are you thinking the guy on the right side?
Yeah.
It
Yeah, I
does.
thought so too.
It does
He
look a
probably
bit.
has the Innsmouth look, actually. I'm a big Tom York fan, but he definitely has the Innsmouth look. He's got a lot to get out.
Princess Africa in the chat too. Is that fucking Tom York?
I want to know the story behind this image now. Someone tell me.
Yeah, I mean, we'll have to do a deep dive and
Mhm.
release.
And we'll have the Innsmouth look.
Yep, and we'll catch it. Everybody's just so hungry in this picture. Okay, we got hamburgers, ice cream.
Duke, I think you're up next.
Honestly, yeah. Well, that was a DS, the cell phone in her hand. Okay, onwards, upwards.
I think it's me up next, right?
Yep.
No? Yeah. This one's got something over the image. Watching my friend slowly pulling the dumbest shit possible in Arkham Horror because it seems that while the investigators may plan their turns as a group, each individual player has final authority over the actions that investigator performs or whatever. Cat says, ha 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 ha, fucking idiot. Well, they didn't
Holy
say that.
I love this one. This one's
Yeah,
the greatest
so
thing in my life.
Oh.
Have you ever played a co-op game with somebody who doesn't understand how co-op games co-op?
Yep.
That's
Surely I
love
have.
this. This is the best.
Mhm.
Just like, oh, you'll get it. All right. Well, I guess I'll make up for that on my next turn. All right. Nick, I think you're up.
I love this format. First of all, it's one
Yeah.
of my favorite meme formats. But
Yes.
it's the guy at the Olympics getting the medal, and it says only class with fast card draw, fast movement, fast resources, fast clue discovery, and fast soak. And he gets the medal. He bites the medal. He's being absolutely shit heel with the celebrating. And then above him are rogues who can't find combo pieces, guardians who can't afford weapons, mystics defeated by their spell symbol effects, and Lola.
Ooh, Lola catching strays
True
on this
champion of the
one.
game.
I like how Lola had to be specifically separated from class.
So one of the best comments, I think this was on our Facebook page, to this meme. Someone wrote, "Hey, no, we hate on Amina now."
Oh,
Oh no, poor Amina.
There's room for both. There's room for both.
both of them can be equally undervalued by the community.
Yeah.
Or overvalued in the case of this meme.
All right. Well, next I don't know. Do we have a volunteer for reader?
Whoa. Unless somebody says my name, I swear to goodness I'm going to say it
Waleed.
quietly. Damn it! All right. This is some classic Robert Downey Jr. energy. All right. When we join 2 sorcerers in a campaign and my friend keeps drawing auto fails. Dude, you are embarrassing me in front of the wizards. That's pretty great. Pretty great.
I love bending the format to the specific need.
Yeah.
Yep.
Scott.
All right, this next one is a guy, maybe Nick, trapped in a
Maybe it's possible.
yeah, in a playground thing. It's me refusing to stray from the path.
I reset that scenario and redid it like 3 times, and I finally beat it with that. And then months later, go through the whole campaign. I'm like, wait a minute, nothing ever came of that. I
Yeah.
was like, God damn it! Like, why did I waste a whole night?
Stick to the roads, boys.
Oh.
Stay off the
I
moors.
believe Maxine directly asked you, "Do you always do what you're told?"
Yeah.
Isn't that just the campaign log entry? I'm pretty sure that's just in the campaign
don't
log, isn't
remember.
it?
No.
I don't know.
Wouldn't be surprised.
I've forced myself to forget it because of trauma.
Sometimes when Maxine speaks, I'm like, is that from a campaign log? It just happens.
The voice is so clear.
Scott? Oh boy.
I literally just read.
Oh, that was you? Okay, I'm sorry. Duke.
Our next one, you want to know how I got these scars? And of course, it's our boy Joker. And we've got Ancient Evils, the Brotherhood Cultist, the Boundary Beyond. Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Just the
Dude.
scenario.
Beyond the Veil, Noxious Fumes, Deep One Blow,
Noxious
and Fun
Fumes.
Young. Oh, my girl. Shuffle the encounter discard pile into the encounter deck. Check your supplies. Explore. Draw the top card of the exploration deck. If it is a connecting location, put it into play and move to it. And based on your difficulty level, add the following tokens to the chaos bag. Yeah. All of that has scarred you. And I'm excited to see what cards you put on this next year for the meme stream.
Lord.
Hemlock.
I can think of a
There's-
couple that'll be on there.
I definitely have lost a scenario to each and every one of these things.
Mhm.
Can confirm.
One of them is just the scenario.
Yeah,
You
it's
watch
just
the
a scenario.
because you experienced the scenario.
Man,
favorite
there's nothing
Things
like
I've
the
seen
fish
ever
slap
is
of
the. Oh, sorry, Sean. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say there's nothing like that first slap of the first time you ever play Boundary Beyond.
I saw an
Thankfully.
eBay auction, and it was for like an Arkham collection, and it was pretty much caught up to date. It was like a year or two after TFA came out, and the cards are opened up to Boundary Beyond, and then everything past is sealed.
Oh no!
Collection,
A story
Yikes.
picture says 1,000
like
words.
just rage quit. I love it. I love it so much.
I do remember, yeah, like some of these cards, like the first time I drew Beyond the Veil, I remember looking at it and being like, oh, this can't happen.
Mhm,
Why?
mhm.
Why would they do this to me?
Oh,
Yeah, but like
oh, no.
nowadays we look at that and it's like, oh, 10 damage isn't like, yeah, it's a big, but like there's so many options, again.
Yeah, there's so many people to kill. There's so many allies.
Right, there's so many
that
allies
you
that
can
you throw
do a
that
murder
damage on.
to.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
do
just-
a murder too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I lied. I'm not that scared of it anyway. I was nervous.
You could always heal, but those people are cowards.
They're cowards. Yeah, you gotta
Yeah.
take it all. You gotta take it.
But you're not even doing that. You're just murdering other people for your own will. You're not. You don't need healing when you have murdering.
Right.
Well, I'm not murdering. That I'm pushing in the way.
Unbelievable.
Light manslaughter. Waleed, you go next.
Okay. This is a picture of my childhood when I earned fat stacks. And it says, the rogue, not following the story, but reaping 2 charged embezzled treasures at the end of the scenario.
Ooh.
Oh, I love that.
Oh, wow.
I do love just trying to make as many resources in a scenario as possible, and not being worried about anything.
Embezzled
else.
treasure is good for that.
Mhm.
Yep.
I think Nick is up next, and I feel like
Okay, well,
No,
I
no,
read
no.
the next one and it's really funny, but the one after that literally has my face on it.
yes.
So
I feel like someone made this one for me. You'll see, it's the only one that I've hearted so far.
All right, Sean, you read it. Then.
This is a line that I say, like
Yes, it is.
on the regular, and it's such an obscure reference that like 1 out of 20 people maybe will catch. But it's the Steve Martin episode of 30 Rock, and it's I miscounted the men, Liz. And it's Amina and the cop getting her his ancient evils. I miscounted the doom, Liz. Oh, so good.
Would make a Gavin Velour ally in Arkham Horror.
And no one knows what he does.
Yeah, he doesn't. Yeah,
He just costs 10
great.
and no one knows what his game text says. All right. Nick, I think
Nick, this is
this-
okay, so this is the what is it? Despicable Me meme format where Gru is doing a slideshow and yeah. Anyway, today I will be previewing my first campaign as a game designer at FFG, and it's the shotgun campaign. And then I'm excited to reveal my favorite investigator from this new campaign, and it's oh my god, it's so small. I gotta
Mr.
zoom
Shotgun.
in.
Mr. Shotgun.
Mr. Shotgun, which is just Roland with shotgun photoshopped over his face. And then the next one is here's a glimpse of his signature asset and weakness, and it's Mr. Shotgun's shotgun. And shotgun is the weak. Okay, yeah, all right. In the first scenario in the campaign, shotgun wedding, 2 shotguns fall in love and have baby shotguns. And then I'm freaking out. Looking, what is that picture from? Holy crap! Looking at all that, and then I'm just excited. Like, yeah, look at all the shotguns. That's, I mean, first of all, if a playtester made this and is leaking information, there are serious consequences to that. And you should feel ashamed.
I've already contacted the Pinkertons. Don't worry.
And teach you how to
You
spell
saw it,
NDA.
We don't have Pinkerton money, Duke. I don't know how to tell you this.
You don't.
That's true.
By which I mean I do. Totally. No, I don't.
The amount of times that I've made fun of Nick, and I've been here barely any time, but the amount of times I've made fun of Nick's infatuation with fake guns, oh, it's the best. It's the best.
It's a really weird place because I myself hold no love for firearms in the real world.
Yeah.
But you better fucking give me my firearms in Arkham, baby. Like, we're gonna make room for them.
Yeah. That's why I always think it's so funny.
Mm.
So yeah, I approve of this. Shotgun wedding is probably my new favorite scenario.
Yeah.
I didn't see the twist at the very end, so where they were the shotgun the whole time.
Oh, spoilers!
Oh, I'm so sorry for those that hadn't played it.
Hang on, I actually want to
Bruce
read.
Willis was the shotgun the whole time.
Can we investigate? Let's see. Whoa, whoa, no. Padlet did not like that. Hang on.
I see in chat the Black Horror, aka Jesse, is the one who made this. Thank you, Jesse. This one's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one's fun. They've all been fun, actually. Y'all are great. Not you, the fans who are listening.
Oh, okay,
Y'all are
cool.
great. But also, you are great, too. You're all great.
Oh
All
my
right, so I
gosh.
think then that leaves us with no, we just did Nick.
I can do
So if anyone would like to volunteer,
I'm volunteering.
yeah.
I'm doing it. What have
Yeah,
you got there,
we met
Parallel
halfway, Waleed.
Agnes? Vincent heals Parallel Agnes for 5 damage. No heal, only damage. Gauge, damage. So I think this is this is a relate. Yep. To the first one that we had.
It's true. Agnes only want damage.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, it's damage. Damage.
Dam gauge, yes.
Damage.
Take one dam gauge.
Dimgage.
Scott?
All right. This is me building a deck. Play Calvin right and put in the thick of it. Use 2 experience to use versatile. Choose your off class card to be arcane research. Put no spells in your deck, and the entire time I'm just putting on a clown costume.
Wait, did you do this?
No,
Oh, okay.
but
Okay.
I mean,
You should.
maybe.
You mean?
I wonder how many scenarios it would take before you'd realize, how many scenarios would it take if I actually did this mistake? Would it be the next scenario?
Yes.
I'd like to think
It would be the next scenario.
Yeah.
but maybe
you,
not.
You go to use the card that you put in your deck, and you're like, oh, I can't use the card I put in my deck.
Well,
He's
it gave me
not-
a trauma.
He's not taking advantage of that rich suite of survivor spells, so that's
Yeah.
funny.
Hang
Especially
on.
all the multiple levels of upgrading that they go through.
We
Yeah.
do have Alter Fate
Yeah.
in that regard.
Alter Fate's a spell?
Yeah.
Alter Fate is a spell.
Oh, Duke, we got to taboo that.
It was the
fine.
Wyatt. You stay away from my Patrice deck.
The
No,
trait,
I'm coming after everything you love.
the trait is now not a spell.
Yeah.
Yay! It's my favorite character from Hamilton. So I think. Oh, where were we? I keep losing track. I
it's
think
Duke.
we're Duke. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Appropriate. For
Yeah.
me, when people...
I just read it.
I'm seen, or rather, I see you. Me, when people say they have won Shades of Suffering. I wasn't aware that was something a person could do.
I wasn't aware that was
There.
something a person could do. It's not fair.
Oh my God, so good.
Oh boy, that one's really good.
We're up to
Okay,
Nick.
so,
Oh.
side note.
Side note.
Did anybody else get... I understand that he spit on purpose. Like, he had a very moist mouth in Hamilton
Mm-hmm.
on purpose because it was like some metaphor or something. I'm not intelligent enough to understand. But did anybody else get grossed out by it?
Oh yeah, it's kind of gross.
Yeah.
But didn't this king have the actual king in real life? He had syphilis or something, and he had like
Didn't they
trouble
all?
with controlling his mouth. Like he did spit a lot, I believe, is the story behind that. Like he was slobbery or something like that.
Now I kind of feel like an asshole for talking down to a
Well,
king.
Can you really be ableist to
You're-
a royal?
I think you're fine. I think you're
he
fine.
was an asshole. So
I
That's
thought
right.
he was the hero of Hamilton.
no,
That's King Hamilton. Yeah,
He's
you got
King
it.
Hamilton.
one of the lines that he actually sings is "I will kill your friends and family to remind you of my love." So
Oh yeah, that
Yeah.
was the sweetest thing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What a guy.
What a hero.
yeah.
Nick, we're to
Anyways.
you.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's another Despicable Me Gru slideshow meme. Sleeve your customizable reference cards.
Done.
Use dry erase markers to check the boxes on the sleeves. Store them with your deck so the cards all rub together, and then it's all rubbed off. Yeah, all right.
I
Amazing.
love the commitment to the payoff. Like that.
Mhm.
That is a really good punchline to that format.
Yeah.
Am I the only one here who actually just marks the customizable reference cards?
I saw that the
probably-
last time we played together, and I was like, oh.
I
Insane.
did mine for Iron Man because I figured that was special.
Mm.
And then I have a couple standalone decks that I think are just going to be in my like stable of standalone decks.
Yeah.
That I'm just like this is how the upgrade is going to be. So I've marked, I don't know, maybe 5 of them.
Sure.
Mhm.
Mhm. Yeah, chat is calling me a monster, obviously.
I'm gonna have to agree, Nick.
My defense
Mm-mm.
is that I don't play with the customizable cards that often because they're such an XP sink. And so when I do, I'm like, okay, this will be me. I'm going to give this card a go. Now I'm more of a monster. Okay, all right. That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, the real hack is to use wet erase markers. Then King George has to spit on them before you can get it off. I think we're back to Waleed.
This is a man staring into nothing, but slowly losing the fragility of his mind. The dedicated fighter when nobody draws a monster in the encounter phase.
It's true.
Honestly, though, here's the problem: is we just played a game. All 3 of us designers just played the game, and I was, let's call me the dedicated fighter. And instead of doing this, where there was no monster in the encounter phase, there were only monsters in the encounter phase, and I was just very bad. The deck I had built was terrible. Well, no, let me rephrase. I'm terrible. And I was just like, I have no idea what to do. It was great.
But I've been here before, and this is what it feels like. It's like, well, I guess, I mean, draw resource. That's my turn.
Yeah, no.
Or play down another weapon or something, yeah.
Mm.
But Princess Apricot in chat is correct. Encounter phase, what is this? LOTR? Oh, Mythos
Yeah.
phase.
Is that
Well, I
not
mean-
what this game is called?
Fans,
Yeah.
Fans will be excited to hear that we are developing a new basic action just for Guardians with this problem, which is the twiddling your thumbs basic action. It's really revolutionary. It'll help you find a better way to spend your time when there's no enemy like that.
It's a 3-action thing, like the sledgehammer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah. The scenery reminds one of like Dreams at the Witch House, which I appreciate.
Oh
Moving on.
yeah,
Remember the game.
yeah, I see that.
Moving on, Scott.
All right. This is Daryl Simmons. I don't recognize this face, I don't think, but is this a serial killer or
I think
something?
this is when he was playing Dahmer.
Okay, yeah. He's like, relax, I just want to take some pictures. Oh boy. Whew.
People did like that series.
Yeah.
I haven't watched it yet.
Wait, which one?
Dahmer, right?
It's about Jeffrey
That's the
Dahmer.
name. Dahmer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
The Netflix one. I don't know,
Yeah.
people were like thirsting over a serial killer more than I was comfortable with back when it was
that's-
released.
Crazy to me.
Right?
Crazy to me.
Yeah.
That Sean wasn't comfortable with it.
Yeah, Sean, I need you to open your mind. Okay, we don't have time to be closed-minded. Some people are going to murder. Nick, for instance, we've already talked about. So
What can
There's
I
a
say?
conspiracy.
It's the only kind of body count I care about.
Oh boy.
All right, moving on then to I think we're up to Duke.
The Mythos Busters gifting Monterey Jack a boulder enemy. Nick, after creating Relics of the Past. My goodness, what an idea. Why didn't I think of that?
This is definitely how time works. This is
I
definitely
remember
the
listening to this
correct
episode,
sequence
'cause
of
this
events.
episode came out like the week before Monty dropped. Parallel Monty dropped. I remember listening to this episode, and you guys start designing that shit, and I'm like, no, why do they have to do Monty? They're gonna be so disappointed. Why do they have to do Monty?
Well, I think in all fairness, like we spitballed ideas, but like to actually test and make it even as we were getting to the end of the design process, I was like, this is gonna be so complicated. It's gonna take like 8 cards to work, and like, is it gonna work? And
Right.
it seems too just over the top. So
It's cool. We promised nothing.
a Jeremy card.
Yeah.
A Jeremy parallel.
Have either of you guys played Relics of the Past yet?
Not yet.
Actually.
That's my next thing. I'm finishing the back half of a campaign up right now, and then I'm doing, I don't know, probably Scarlet Keys Monty with throwing that one in. I'm very excited.
Nice, cool.
Nice.
Given how much Indiana Jones and or Tomb Raider pedigree I know Nick brings to the table, I'm very excited.
Yeah, it was a fun one to design. That's for sure.
Nick and I are on the same page about that. I freaking love Indiana Jones and have since I was a kid.
It's such a good
I
series.
recently watched Indiana Jones for the first time. And it was like one whole day where I just sat in bed and watched the first 2 movies. And that was like all I did that day. Which I guess my day was like apparently only 4 hours, but
Yeah, you were sick.
regardless,
You gotta sleep. You gotta sleep.
I don't understand where he gets the money. I used to work in education,
Yeah.
and I don't know how he can afford to just go to these places.
What, aren't all archaeologists just like caked in dough? Isn't that how that works?
Filthy rich.
I figured it was insurance because he's always getting robbed of these artifacts that he recovers.
I thought he was doing the robbing.
That's probably true. Maybe he
Yeah, but-
sells them.
Yeah.
That's not what I want to believe about my Indiana Jones.
I've only watched 2 Indiana Jones movies, and it was the Crystal Skull and whichever one just came out.
I'm sorry, what? There are only 3.
Yeah, I know.
Raiders.
The path that my life led for me to only see those 2.
Oh,
So,
How many Star Wars movies are there, guys?
11.
I honestly don't even know anymore. That's how bad I've gotten. I'm a fake fan now.
Well, 12 if you count the Christmas special.
Which you always should, because I heard it's the best.
It's yeah. Anyways,
Twice on Life Day. All right, moving on. Now I've really lost where we were. Are we to Waleed again?
Sure. I'll read this one because it's a total of 6 words. It's SpongeBob with a crazy cool hat, and it says "Full XP Guardian." He's looking so happy. And then incomprehensible, horrific monsters is Squidward being terrified in bed, wishing this was all a bad dream.
It's true.
Yeah, power ramp, guys.
yeah.
Have you seen the flamethrower?
You get an upgraded machete and you think you can take on the world. I don't know.
Oh, speaking of,
Apropos.
Yeah. Speaking of upgraded Guardians,
Go ahead, Scott.
sure. 1 HP acolyte, me with a flamethrower, shooting him dead. Why do I never have ammo in my guns? Yeah, holy crap. That is like, I'd pay the money to get the gun out. I want to use the gun, but it's just rats that show up.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to fucking use the gun.
Yeah. Also, there's something about Eric Andre template memes that just they're so perfect.
yeah.
Let me in.
Yeah, the "Let Me In" one is just that's a good template.
Well,
too.
that always has been. That was Eric Andre, right?
Yes. Yeah.
All right. So now we're to Scott.
Me. When your ally is hollowed in TSK, aliens.
you got the hand motion.
What I haven't
happened
played
to that
TSK.
guy?
What is hollowed? Somebody explain it to me. We were talking about explaining jokes. Please get that frog on the dissection table.
Well, thankfully we don't have to cut this one open. Hollowed was just the keyword mechanic in TSK that made you set player cards aside because of aliens.
Cool. Because of aliens.
Uh-huh.
Ah,
Yeah, the aliens still steal your stuff all the time.
those pesky aliens.
Always.
Okay, whoever thinks they have the best Bernie, let's go. Step up.
I'll try.
Let's go.
Boy.
There we go.
You're a brave man.
Okay. Give me a second chance if I don't nail this. Okay,
Mhm,
please.
Yeah.
2 takes at least.
Carson players. I am once again asking if anyone needs my actions this round.
Pretty good.
Wait, hold on. I want to try now.
Go.
Do it.
Shoot.
Do it. You can do it.
All right. I am once again. No. No.
I am once
Nope.
again asking if anyone needs my actions.
I am once
That was pretty
again.
good. There we go.
I am
can't
once
get
again
the-
asking if anyone
I'm not
needs
an
my actions.
Easterner. I can't do it.
You just
I'm once again ask. I'm just being sassy about it. I
Marlon
can't do it.
Brando? Who's that?
10% of
Yeah,
the
I'm once
players.
again asking if anyone needs my
Anyone
actions.
need my
this round.
actions this round?
Capiche.
10% of the players hold 90% of the actions.
I like that.
Ooh, I see,
I
I
don't
see
know.
me
I
peeking
don't
up from
ever-
underneath. Okay. I think we're to Duke.
Duke just.
Uh,
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I'll do it again. I like my
No,
Charlie Day
Nick
meme.
then.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
okay,
no,
then
it-
Duke. Let's go.
Yeah.
You got it.
All you, Duke.
Oh, it's me. Okay, again.
Yeah.
Cool. We got our conspiracy theory Charlie Day meme with Wilson there. But Fire Axe is a tool. Yeah,
Wait.
Wilson, you got that.
Yeah.
What is Fire Axe not a tool? Is it
It's
missing?
not
I
a
don't,
tool
I don't
traded.
think it's tool traded.
Well, that's the thing about traits, guys. Sometimes they're not
I
there.
wonder what firefighters would think of that.
It wounded me when we had to send that to print without that trait on it.
No.
Hmm. Ah well.
Oh, wow.
All right. Well, it was inevitable. It's come time for the annual Sean is salty meme. Here we are. We have Salt Bay this year, sprinkling on TSK, Where Doom Awaits, which is the OG. That was the OG Salt Fest back in the day, and the David Renfield taboo.
I mean, if this is a comprehensive list, you had a really good run. Where Doom Awaits to the taboo list with Renfield, like
It is not a compliment.
No, I think it's merely sorted and
I was there for
truncated
most
by
of it.
by sodium concentration.
Mm.
But I mean, we're not going to talk about it. But you do anything to my boyfriend David, you're going to hear about it. I'm going to say I'm going to have something to say about it. That's all.
I am once again. Nope, I can't do it, guys. Ugh.
All right. So now I think Nick.
This is the same meme as before with the sad, lonely man. When you win a campaign but never got to use that card combo you came up with. Holy crap!
Oh no,
Been
this
there.
is too real.
Yes.
Many times.
RNG is so harsh sometimes.
Card games, man.
Yeah.
Card games.
Yeah, you know what? Forget card games. We're making monopolies. I don't know.
No, you should make a game where you
Is that a good one?
You should make memes, and it could be called like "What do you meme?"
That game exists. I own it.
Yeah.
It's up on my shelf.
Yeah.
You can have that title for a game for free. It's all yours.
It's
That
apples
sounds
to
really
apples,
funny.
but meme formats.
Mhm.
Oh, we could also make another game called the Punderdome, where you make puns all the time.
Can't we
Oh,
just
yeah.
get beyond Punderdome?
Yeah, I really do like this meme though. That was a really good one because
It was a good one.
It encapsulates the feeling perfectly.
Mhm.
Next, we have another Drake meme, and he's shunning away from the brand new investigators. And then he's accepting the same investigator I've played dozens of times.
Sometimes. Sometimes.
I've got a couple that I just go back to all the time.
I mean, to
And-
this day, my blind runs are always solo Roland.
Yeah.
No way.
Mm-hmm.
Color me supplised.
Only
I
in
don't have that
TFA.
crayon. Sorry.
Is it
Oh.
even possible for you to ever do a blind run now, though, Nick?
Well,
Well, that's
not
the thing.
anymore.
Like,
Yeah.
No, no.
Zoe
eyes have
is
been
actually my like. If I'm taking a guardian and I'm going killing machine, Zoe is actually the one that I'm like, can I do this in Zoe? Because I love Zoe so much.
she's great fun.
Zoe
Oh.
and Rex is a classic power couple when you want to just like windmill slam a campaign.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's my like body check them into the boards. Kind of like this campaign's giving me like the gears. I'm like, okay, well, Zoe Rex, you asked for it. Like you do this to me, now you get Zoe Rex.
Fuck it, I'm bringing dwarves.
Yeah. That's how Sean and I met.
Too true.
Yeah.
All right. Now we're back to Duke.
The dude smiling and laughing, feeling totally great, sees Daniela's stats and abilities, and then sees the deck building requirements. Oh.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, poor
Yeah.
Daniela.
Yeah. I understand if you is a little bit more complicated, a little bit different,
Mm-hmm.
a little bit survivor.
A little bit down to earth.
Yeah, a little down to earth.
It's tough. It's tough.
Yeah.
Next up is a Red Glove Man starter pack, which I'm a pretty big fan of.
Oh, I want this.
All for the low price of quick mental math. It's like $175, guys.
Yeah. And $70 is the knife.
A knife.
You could just use a plastic knife or a cheap knife in your drawer,
No.
but no, it's that $70 knife.
And if you're really committing to the bit, a friend of yours is doing the exact same thing, and you're both going dressed as Red Glove Man, right, Sean?
I'm
right.
genuinely
That's right.
shocked that the gloves are $25. Is that not weird?
Those look
Yeah.
like actual leather gloves.
Leather?
There's
I
sheepskin. Sheepskin.
Mm.
just get like some dishwashing gloves.
Yeah, right. Just like,
I'm like the budget version with my like 20-year-old pampered chef
Yeah.
knife from my mom's house and like Some red dishwashing gloves.
Find your old red mittens in the back of the closet.
Not even gloves, just mittens.
Yeah.
The
Coterie
red-mittened
members
man.
hate this one secret.
Oh, snap.
They're glove adjacent.
Yeah.
The next member of the coterie.
They're glove like. All right. Now I've lost it. Are we Nick or are we Waleed?
I got
it.
I think.
No!
Oh, you want to play rock, paper,
then-
scissors about it?
No, that'd take too
Okay.
long. I'm sorry. The newbie of the group engaging the end boss of the campaign. And Immortal says, "You'll be the first to die, but I like your enthusiasm."
Oh.
What
That was
movie
really
is this
good.
from? Is this Zombie World?
Zombieland?
Zombieland. thank you.
Zombieland?
I've only seen that
Uh,
movie once.
I
Yeah,
don't
me too.
think so. This is definitely not from the first one. I've never seen the second one, but that's
Same.
not from the first one. There's too many people in the background, so I would imagine not.
Oh, fair.
Mm.
Doesn't look very dystopic, does it? There's twinkle
No.
lights. I mean, yeah.
Yeah,
It was a bad
That'd be the
guess.
first thing I would do if it was a zombie apocalypse. I'd be like, let's get some twinkle lights, guys.
I mean, I would have figured it was the part where they go into Bill Murray's house and probably he'd have a carousel, but that doesn't seem.
I had forgotten
Imagine
about
that.
that part entirely. God.
That was my favorite part of the movie.
Bill
And Murray.
Oh, I got to see that movie again. All right. Now we're to
Nicholas.
Waleed.
I just
Nick
read.
just-
We'll read.
Yeah,
this
I
one.
got it.
Oh,
yeah.
really? Oh.
It'd be Peter Griffin, once again an East Coaster, so we all know how well this is going to go. Every time I draw an encounter card, oh, sweet! Man-made or summoned horrors beyond my comprehension. Was that good?
Is Peter here?
Tell me I'm good, Dad, please. Tell me you love me.
Peter, it was good.
Ah, sweet.
Oh, sweet.
Oh,
I'm
sweet.
once again coming to you.
Man, made someone. I can't do it. I'm laughing too much.
All right. Scott.
Yeah. Point of view. An investigator enters a one-way connection and turns around. Road closed. Cosmic horror.
It's like the scene from A New Hope where Han comes screaming around the corner and then comes screaming back. And
Yeah.
Duke.
Oh.
Me?
Yeah.
We got SpongeBob holding up a page with random basic weakness, overzealous. Looks at it, tosses it into the fire, and warms himself with the flames. Oh
'Kay.
yeah, I mean
Now-
that's what you want to do.
You
with
know-
Overzealous.
Okay. I'm gonna ask a question, and the answer to it is a simple number. What percentage of the time do you do this? I'm at
0.
like 95.
Overzealous or any weakness in general?
Well, I'm overzealous in particular because it's the classic one where it's like,
0%.
0%?
I actually really enjoy it as a weakness.
It's one of my favorite weaknesses.
Yeah.
Same.
I'm
Actually,
going to go with 100%.
thanks, Waleed. Thank you for joining me down on this end of the spectrum.
Yeah, no worries. Like, I have no problem being honest. Yeah, I don't want to cry, and I'm already crying enough. Like, we'll just pick an easier one.
This
Sean,
is me
I'll,
with Doomed. Like Doomed, like
Oh,
no,
sure.
I'm not playing that game.
Sean, I'll one up you. So I'm a real casual cheater. When I draw my weakness, I draw 3 and I pick one.
Hmm.
And if overzealous is among the 3, I often pick it.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Because I don't like the
yeah.
weaknesses that stick around. Like okay, it's a little different now that I'm a designer. But when I was a player, I would hate the ones that would ruin my tempo. And overzealous was like, it's either going to be nothing or it's going to like set me back. And I'd rather have that coin toss as a player. So
There is something
and
to be
see,
said
I love
about
playing Zoe. This is like
yeah.
Zoe's stacked against this. So,
Mhm.
Yeah, there is something to be said about having the choice between a weakness that, like, when it pops out, you must address it that turn versus, like,
Yeah.
the ones that just take a swipe and go away.
yeah.
Right.
I can appreciate that. And then we're to Nick again. Hey, it's a Simpsons one, just for
This
you.
is The Simpsons. Mo is throwing Brown Jenkin out of the bar, and then the meddlesome familiar treachery comes up, and Brown Jenkin is back in the bar. Yeah. Oh, secret
So
name.
good.
Thank you.
Yep.
You know what? That scenario like hit it right on the mark. It set out to do exactly that thing, and it did it. My God.
Mhm.
Yeah,
God, brown bacon
rats,
is
am I
annoying.
right?
That's right.
Those rats hit the gym.
They
Swole.
sure did.
Swole rats.
Swole
Yeah.
rats.
Well, rats.
Now we're over to Waleed again.
Sure. So this is a mystic sitting at a table, looking at a pile of arcane research and down the rabbit hole. Meanwhile, ignoring any other mystic permanent. And then the mystic sticks their nose directly into arcane research and down the rabbit hole. And yep, nothing was ever seen from that mystic again.
Except for a lot of experience.
A lot of experience. A lot of things happened.
Have you guys seen the meme? And it's a mystic deck list, a level 0-1, and it's just like it's a 30 good cards list, right? Like it's just
It's like Arcane
Two copies of the-
Initiate, Ward of Protection, Deny
Yeah,
Existence, Shriveling, Rite of Sea, like all the basics.
willpower, everything, it's just
Yeah.
whatever. And then it's on a Buzz Lightyear, and it's like my deck is unique, and then it's just a giant, just actually a giant shell of like all the Buzz Lightyears.
Mhm.
Yes, I have seen that. That's great.
That one's a good one. Every time we joke about this, like mystics going like arcane research down the rabbit hole, it's like, yeah, well, I mean,
Well, when you need a thing to function, it turns out you want to get to it fast.
Yeah.
My hot mystic take is that Arcane Initiate is not as good as everyone thinks she is. Moving on.
I
The
agree.
reason why she's in a lot of decks is because she's a core set card, Sean.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Some people never get past that.
Yeah,
though.
Sean.
Yeah.
Not everyone's dating David Renfield, okay?
And you can
And
jump
thank
her.
God for that.
Never forget.
And I often do.
Mm.
Yeah, she's got Doom on her. Get rid of her.
So I think we're over to Duke.
Me. Mom, can we have Seeker with off-class Rogue? Mom. No, we have Seeker with off-class Rogue at home. Seeker with off-class Rogue at home. Monterey Jack. Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
That's pretty
it.
great.
That's what you get.
That is the one combination we don't have yet. I'd often forget that. Right? Or are we
Yeah.
missing anything else? I'm asking
suppose.
mostly Scott. This isn't a trick.
Sorry, what was that?
Do we have every other combination of that classic class off class besides Seeker off class Rogue? I think we have everything else.
I don't know actually. I think that is the last one to go
Well,
in the pie.
all right, boys, put that on the old checklist.
Pie.
Okay.
I'll put pie on my checklist.
All right, Scott.
If an investigator is at his or her slot limit for a type of asset that and wishes to play or gain control of a different asset that would use that slot, the investigator must choose and discard other assets under his or her control simultaneously with the new assets entering the slot. And then there's Leo laughing with a hidden pocket. I also just love this Leo meme. There's so many times it's used so well, and this is
Yeah.
well done. I love it.
I'm gonna steal this one because this is basically me. So
Yeah.
so it's the is it Manta Ray, whatever the character is in SpongeBob. Says this is orange. Patrick goes, "Yep." And this is a deck box for Seekers. Yep. So that means that Seeker is orange. That makes sense to me. So call Seeker orange. Seeker's yellow. Seeker is yellow. If it's orange, it's like
It's yellow.
It's yellow.
it's like mac and cheese orange. It could easily be either way.
Yeah. It's old weathered paper, orangey yellow. Yellow.
Yeah, I think when eons ago, when the graphic designers mocked it up, they used mac and cheese as the inspiration for the color.
Yeah.
I know I would. Like a sun-faded school bus. But I mean, let's be real, the main
Sun-faded school bus is way too romantic a way to describe mac and cheese yellow, by the way, for the record.
one of them's a
That was the
crayon
name
and
of
one
my,
of them is
high
not.
school
What a crime.
punkcore band.
But let's be real. The real reason that we call it yellow is because it was a long-running FFG tradition that yellow, whatever class is yellow in every new LCG, that's the one that's probably going to be the OP one, at least to start. And that held very
Well,
true.
yellow means fast, right? Just like with stoplights.
Yeah.
Wait.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Mhm. That checks out.
Oh no. Oh, okay. For all you kids listening at home, that's not what it is. Sorry.
No, it is.
It is now.
Oh no. Canadian stoplights?
Canadian stoplights.
We don't have yellow. It's like an amber maple syrupy color, kind of.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Hmm.
It's a sun faded yellow.
Yeah.
Sun faded bus.
Unpaid
yellow.
school bus. Yeah.
Sun-faded
Unfaded
school bus.
school bus.
Yeah. I really want to do something with that. Can I? I need to. I just need to make an album or something. I really do need to do something with it. It's sick.
Lucky for you, it was the name of my Zydeco core band in high school. All right, so I think we're to Nick.
This is from
Some kind of
Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance.
Ooh,
Who's the enemy at the top? Is that the Acolyte?
isn't that
No.
Raiden?
Who is it?
Isn't that Raiden?
Oh,
no,
I mean
the character is right, but who's the Photoshop face over
Oh
it?
yeah, that's the picture. That's the art from Acolyte.
Okay, all right. I thought so. I just haven't seen it that huge before. Acolyte's like, why won't you die? And Danielle is like, Flesh Ward, son.
Hell yeah.
Amazing.
I'm trying to imagine a situation where an Acolyte gets more than one swing on Daniela, but
Yeah, that's
oh boy. So I think then we're over to Waleed. Right?
I don't even know how to read this one. Hold on. Fire axe, item, weapon, melee. Handrail, item, weapon, melee. Tool.
Oh.
Just let it all out, y'all. Like, we can grieve together.
That's true.
So
That's true.
whenever the new taboo comes out, Fire Axe is getting the tool trait, right? That's yeah.
Hmm.
Kind of like how you gave the was it the Winchester that got +1 range?
Oh yeah,
No.
yeah. I gave everything.
Gave a little boosty boost.
A little boost.
Yeah.
Y'all would like that if we let Wilson have his little fire axe.
I would like that very much.
He
Yes,
sounds
yes, I would like that very
you
much.
sound like a mobster, dude.
You
I would like that.
not like you're gonna beat Wilson with the fire axe is what it sounds
Wilson,
like.
You want I should axe him,
Wilson
boss.
would like the fire axe.
Mr. Riches, I'd like to make you an offer you can't.
Now there's a Bernie Sanders.
I really think it's in me somewhere, and I can't find it.
All right, I think we're to Scott.
Okay, Steven Crowder. This is the ideal male body. You may not like it, but this is what peak performance looks like. And I think this is a reference to a previous meme where someone, I think it was a drill meme from the last meme stream. And it was like, hey,
two times
what do you
back.
know? Or well, it's the Blowjob Brothers. And that's what this got called. And
I love the comment as much as I love the meme. I can't get over how much these dudes look like Lars and James from Metallica. And it's true.
oh. Well lived in my head for a very long time after that meme stream.
Very, very true. Well.
Oh.
I'm gonna steal this one. So it's Agnes saying, "Call an ambulance." No, wait, no, it's Vincent saying, "Call the ambulance," and he's got his bone saw out, but not for me.
Bone saw.
This is I really enjoy Vincent, but I never could draw the bone saw to save my life. So this makes me so sad. Because I was like, it's in there somewhere. I'm ready to hack and slash, but
did that one end up with the weapon trait? I'm trying to remember.
I believe so.
Why does the bone saw have the tool trait? Should we be giving the bone saw the tool trait too?
Yeah. Everything should have tool trait.
All right, back to one.
Everything's a tool. Yeah.
Oh no. Bone saw is item, tool, melee.
Okay, melee,
It's
but
not
not
even
weapon.
a weapon.
Not. But you get +2 combat for this attack, and you deal
can
extra
fight
damage.
with it.
But not for me. Okay.
Bone saw's ready. I like that.
I got you
In
for
the
3
comments.
minutes. We're up to Duke.
All right. Got this meme, some scenes from Breaking Bad. So you, if you had AR and STTP, you could start with 2 extra resources. STTP? Yeah, then you could EV expensive assets. Even better if you draw PFTW in opening hand. Too bad about the FAQ. At least HM doesn't RFG the melodies anymore. Jesse, what the fuck are you talking about?
God, I made it almost all the way through. Remove from game.
Genuinely
Remove from game the
don't
melodies.
understand what's happening.
Okay, all right.
Okay,
Let's
so
dissect this frog.
It's what? No, not arcane. Astounding research
Mhm.
is AR.
Yeah.
Stick to the plan.
Okay.
STTP. Ever vigilant is EV, and this is where I lose it.
Prepared for the worst.
Prepared for the worst.
Mhm.
Okay. HM Hallowed Mirror doesn't remove from game the melody. Okay. Yep.
Yeah. So basically,
Oh my God.
before the FAQ, at one point you could, if you had stick to the plan, as Mark, you would
roll in
or
anyone who
yeah.
could access the level 0
Yeah.
seeker card.
yeah, astounding revelation. But you could do it with versatile in Mark, and so when you did stick to the plan at the beginning of the game, you would reveal astounding.
You search your whole deck.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then you would start the game with 7, and then you would basically discard astounding
Revelation.
revelation.
It was a guaranteed hit on procking that for an
Yeah.
extra 2 resources.
It was this neat little thing, but then it got ruled that it was before the game, so it's not actually, you can't trigger it and stuff like that. So yeah. But this, like, I am absolutely Jesse in this photo.
It's true.
That's me.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
I like it.
I feel like, so I watch like game shows all the time, and sometimes they'll like ask people like internet speech, and they'll be like, "What's AFK mean?" And the person's like, I don't know," and it comes so natural to me. I'm just like, yeah, away from keyboard, whatever.
Mhm.
Like looking for group LFG, like want to buy WTB. Like I have all of these stupid things in my head, but then like now I feel like the other person just being like, oh, okay, I understand everything now.
But Nick, you can only trigger 1 AR per search. Was the thing. That's why you only threw 1 in the deck.
Sure.
So even though Roland could take all 3, you don't want that.
Well, then you run Research Librarian to get 2 more full deck searches,
There
What
you go.
tome is Roland grabbing?
Now you're
Yes,
cooking with Seeker.
and then
Yeah.
you got a 1/1 just waiting to take some damage. Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
No wonder your blind runs don't go so well.
yeah, I'm just describing my deck.
All right, so now we're to Scott.
Seekers, when they hit their 3rd segment of Onyx. Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
That was actually supposed to be Nick. So Nick, you're next.
Oh, okay. Funny thing is I have that feeling when I hit my 2nd segment of Onyx, and then I just never see the 3rd one.
Right.
True story.
Then you turn into that guy who's just standing around waiting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. The lonely guy. Yeah. I think that's from Narcos. I heard someone
That sounds right.
mention that one.
That sounds right.
Okay. The investigators are the good guys, and investigators clear out Deep One nurseries. Awkward Muppet.
I didn't like how cute the young deep ones were, to be honest. That art
good.
is very, very cute.
That was the intention.
Yep. It worked. I was uncomfortable.
Great success.
Good.
Wow.
That makes me think of that one Star Wars meme too, like with Anakin and the younglings. I think that was on the meme stream
Oh.
here, wasn't it?
Yeah. I think there might be one coming up.
Oh no.
Or I'm not sure. But yes, that is that's a great
That was a thing.
boy meme format.
So let's see here. So that means we're to Waleed.
Did we forget anything for the expedition? And then it's the surprise motherfucker guy saying, "Surprise, motherfucker!"
Surprise, motherfucker.
That's so good.
And it's Leo.
And it's Leo.
Leo's face.
Yeah, yep. It's honestly good. That's a good Photoshop.
Yeah, good
Yeah,
job whoever
like-
did that.
Like the neck actually flows.
Yeah.
I really love that one. Motherfucker.
And Scott.
I'm gonna need explaining on this one. So it's the guy choosing between two buttons, and it's Rough Guru or McRoogster, and he's just sweating profusely.
They're deciding between silly nicknames for the Rougarou, of course. And how could you decide?
Oh, okay.
I think, unless I'm missing
think-
something.
No, I think you're right, and I think we all need to take a vote because there's 5 of us. So, which one would you go with between these two?
Rough Guru.
Rough
Yeah.
Guru is easier to say fast.
Rough Guru, yeah.
McRoogster. It's the McRoogster all day.
Well,
But I've already been
Yeah.
outvoted.
It's already
I
3.
understand.
Yeah.
Whatever. Duke, it's important to me. This is a moral victory. Which one do you like better?
I mean, I was a Roogie boy from like Yu-Gi-Oh kind of meme, but I'll go with McRoogster just to back you up.
Duke with the write-in.
Yeah. Right and vote.
I vote for Nader or something.
Or something.
Oh,
I don't understand American politics.
Oh.
No, you got it. Yeah, we all
No,
vote
you nailed it.
Nader every
That's the essential truth of it all.
year. Remember, friends, this November, write in Nader.
Right in Vader, you mean?
No, don't do either of those things. Please.
Yes, please don't do either of those things. Equally ineffectual. We're to Duke.
Got Robin saying, "Here's the plan. We move in, then investigate twice in advance." Batman, Mythos phase. Slap.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The amount of
And-
times we've done planning in the upkeep phase,
Mm-hmm.
and like 5 minutes, like, oh wait, we have to do Mythos and figure out how it screws everything over. Yeah. Oh
Yup.
boy.
I'm always the
Absolutely, I feel
always
this
the one to be like, well, let's draw cards. Let's just draw cards. It's gonna be
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Best laid plans and all.
They
Me
Afghana
too,
glee.
cold toes. Me too.
Yeah.
I'm one of those who just doesn't plan. I'm that kind of guy. I'm
Mm.
terrible.
Same.
but-
Me too, Duke. I often find myself 3/4 of the way into a turn going like, oh my, I should have planned this better.
Oh my.
Buster Gone, let's play a game.
Hell yeah.
Wait, 3/4. You're playing Leo DeLuca? Then?
Well, no, it's like halfway into the second action by the time I get
Uh.
around to it most of the time. I think we're to Nick.
This is a Star Trek
Mhm.
meme. 3 rounds after opening the gate of Yquan, close that door.
Are these things called tribbles?
Tribbles,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yes.
Tribbles?
Yeah.
All
Distant
right.
descendants of Furbies.
We're over to Waleed.
It's a woman going through a person's phone while they are in the restroom, and it says when she looks through your phone, but all she can find is Norman Withers beard length, Norman Withers married, Norman Withers shirtless, Mystic cards level 1 through 5.
That's such a good collection of search results. It's so good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like this. Wow.
I do as well. It's very, very good.
Good craft on that one. All right, Scott.
Right. Bonesaw can heal damage without causing trauma? Sure. I
Can
see
it?
that's the
Does it?
What happens if you mess up a bone saw test?
It gives trauma, I believe.
Is it trauma?
I
Okay.
mean, I would be traumatized
That sounds right.
Yeah.
if someone messed up a bone saw on me.
I've searched Bonesaw on Arkham DB more tonight than I have since
Yeah.
that card came out.
It's heal 5 damage from an investigator at your location. Test 4 will,
There it is.
or
yeah.
4 investigate. If you fail, the investigator
Yeah.
suffers 1 physical trauma.
But like, I think the meme is saying like, how do you use a bone saw to heal someone without
Mhm.
causing trauma?
Right.
I think the meme is saying that it's I just use Bonesaw recklessly and I don't care about the test. You're taking a trauma, but you know, it's just like, oh, I can use this and pass the willpower test? What?
Oh, it could be.
Yeah, or for me, it's just use bone saw for anything other than a weapon. Like healing's all coming from elsewhere.
Oh, Bonesaw.
All right.
Speaking of which,
Over to
Right.
Duke.
Yeah, poor Vincent. This meme contest. Holy cow.
Oh, I think he's the
He's having a
star.
good time. Yeah. That's exactly Princess Apricot. That is exactly what I've always thought. Is that if you're playing Vincent, you deal as much trauma to yourself and to other people as possible because that is money in the bank.
Yep, that's
Yeah.
typical doctor creating just business for later.
Paying their own bills.
Yep.
Trauma's a gift to your future self.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, Duke, I think this one's to you.
All right. We need to get to a hospital. Leo Anderson says, we have doctors at home. Doctors at home. Vincent Lee, the doctor. Bonesaw. Alchemical distillation.
Oh.
Vincent and Leo really getting a big spotlight this year.
Yeah.
They're all over the place.
I'm for it. I'm a Vincent fan.
Yeah.
Nick?
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Plus,
no.
oh, jeez.
Oh,
Plus
no.
10 on a 2. There's no way I fail this. Yeah.
Did this kid die in a car crash by hitting a pole or something? Is that
Yeah. The kid
okay.
from Hereditary. It's this hurts, y'all.
Mm.
But
I
also
hear that gong every time I draw it. I hear that gong from Buster.
Oh, the bell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great. Now he's going to get it. We got to pause the stream so he can get his gong.
Oh,
no.
the bell.
What
I didn't even hear it.
happened?
Thank God.
It didn't even go through, Sean.
I think it spikes the limiters on the microphone
Yeah.
or whatever.
I think it hit the gate in Discord, but I don't think it did in OBS, so it should be okay.
Oh, nice.
Oh man. So
Yeah.
now when I listen later, I have to run away screaming.
I'll play it for you privately later.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's right. I draw so many auto fails I can play the bell. All right.
Become the bell.
Sorry. So now we're to Waleed?
Yeah, this is a bell curve, a perfect bell curve. So on the two outliers is Lola Hayes fucking sucks, and Lola Hayes fucking sucks. And there's somebody for the majority of people. Actually, the Taboo helped her a lot, and she has lots of interesting builds such as synergy. Is what I think that person would sound.
Okay.
Lots of interesting builds, such as one example.
Synergy.
I want to know what
Synergy.
separates the line of thought between the two extremes, and why is one of them wearing a cultist hood?
So the one on the left side is supposed to be like a dummy who's like, oh, Lola sucks because they
'Cause they
don't
can't
understand
figure her out. Got
Lola
it.
at all.
Got it.
And the one on the right understands Lola so well, and they're like, no, Lola sucks.
Oh, Midnight
Like-
Mask. I think you're totally right. I think this is Dunning-Kruger.
Oh, I like.
So
the
that
ear- I
makes
thought
sense.
The ears were eyes. I thought the eyes were ears.
Oh yeah. That's-
Oh, it makes me sad.
Is he prettier or uglier?
I don't know. He's kind of cute.
yeah. Now that being said, Synergy Lola was the second best deck I played at BusterCon that entire weekend. So
Yeah, it's because you had a permanent of every color.
yeah, and it works. It was fantastic. I loved it. It was a blast. I am now have that deck is one of the ones that I wrote on one of the customizable cards that is going to my stable of standalone decks. Is that
Nice.
Lola Synergy deck? So
Wow.
And yeah, it's Scott. Here's the comment you were referencing. It's on this one. So last year we bash Amina now. So then that brings us to Scott.
right, other classes with economy issues. Seeker's running Dr. Milan Christopher.
Tale as old as time.
It's just I need money. And the Seeker just sitting there eating his salad.
Doesn't even have to pay to higher education. Just
Yeah.
passing tests.
I have to uncage the soul every time I want to get. And then, yeah, Milan Christopher.
Duke, this one's to you. Oh my god, this is so good. This is an ad.
Delicious. We got nachos, deep fried, deep ones, flavored. Oh, I'm gonna have to zoom in on this 1 second because I want to look at these nutrition facts.
I just left clicked it and I learned that I can make it full screen. Isn't that cool, guys?
What?
Yeah, isn't that cool?
My God, I have it zoomed into like 210%, like I'm 70.
Oh yeah, you can just
Serving
click.
size.
You can just click on the meme. It becomes a slideshow.
Very dumb. Very, very dumb. Over me.
So we
Over
got serving size is 1, amount per serving 1, calories 40. Got some facts there. Plenty of omega-3s. It looks like as many as you'd need. Victory 2 ingredients: corn, sea salt, deep 1 meat flavoring, janky cheese.
Yep.
4
Janky
resources,
cheese.
1 additional damage. Yeah,
Janky cheese.
that is a part of a balanced something.
I eat those.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
me. Cheese.
I love that Photoshop job. Whoever did it, great work.
Yeah, like the
Fantastic.
layout is pleasing. You got the guardian symbol in the back. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
See this
This is
ad?
fantastic.
Nick.
However, they are a lot of calories.
Yeah, well,
Would there be like food themed investigators for each class? Like, what would the mystic, equivalent of this be? I wonder.
Are we gonna have another Barkham horror, but it's like brunching horror?
Brunching horror.
And it's all food puns.
Arkham snore snack horror. I don't know. I
we'll
think we
workshop it and
should
come back later.
Snack'em horror.
So, ooh, there you go.
Snack'em horror.
Yeah.
Nick.
Brunching horror.
Oh yeah, all right. So this one is the the meme of the car going up the exit really quickly, and going straight on the road is advancing the last act of the scenario, and the exit is the location 3 moves away with 1 XP and 2 hunter enemies, and my play group with 2 rounds left to play. Yep, that's a real conversation that I've had multiple times.
Many, many times.
I have a friend who is that car.
Mhm.
I read the
Waleed,
next one. I'm sorry.
Waleed, you're up.
I read the next one. I'm sorry.
Oh my
So
god.
it's Leo cheersing, looking at your fellow players after scenario. 2 players defeated, 1 resigned, 0 VP. Oh,
We
Hell
did it.
yeah. Hell yeah.
Hey, 1 win, all win, right? Except for the
Yeah.
trauma.
cheers.
Cheers.
Duke.
We
Oh,
this
got good office meme right here. We got Michael Scott saying, "I deny existence. Cannot be canceled. I didn't cancel it. I ignored it."
they canceled. I ignored it.
I could so see Steve Carell landing that line too.
Yes.
I didn't cancel.
I mean, he
ignored
did
it.
originally, but
Yeah.
sounds great.
Oh my god, that's so good.
That's really good. That one's really strong.
I declared it.
Ooh, Undertaker meme.
Oh,
We're
yes.
to Nick.
Discussing plans for next round during upkeep, and then the Mythos.
Same
Yep.
joke,
Oh,
also well executed.
yeah.
Mhm.
The encounter phase, is that what this is referring to?
Yeah, the encounter
Yes.
phase, yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, sorry. We call it the Mythos phase in a different card game.
Of course.
Yeah. This is the Batman card game.
Batman Arkham. I can't tell you how many people I'll be like, yeah, Mom, I work on Arkham Horror. And then like my brother will be like, you mean like Batman? No, Mom, no Batmans. It's pretty great.
Guess what obscure writer they got that from? It was Lovecraft. That's the one. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, really? Wow.
Who?
Him?
All right.
Lovecraft?
Waleed, I'm gonna
Lovecraft? Lovecraft?
Eat, pray, Lovecraft.
Scott. I'm gonna have you do the next one, so Waleed doesn't have to. Well, more.
All right.
It's for you. It's for you.
So there's a Mythos Busters logo. Show me the BusterCon 2023 logo. And there's the BusterCon 23 logo. The real one. And then it's the one with the soccer ball at the top. Perfection. Oh,
we have
man,
had
there
some
was...
throwaway lines
What's-
become big memes in our time doing this, but never has a more throwaway line become a bigger meme in our little community.
So
Why?
When,
Why?
when we were discussing BusterCon and on the show, and we were telling people like we get a deal with the DoubleTree, just down the hill there, and I'm like, yeah, it's really close, like it's walking distance. I said it's approximately 2 soccer ball kicks away. And I know, Big Kahuna, we did not actually do the soccer ball kicks at BusterCon because there's so many cars in the parking lot. But
Wow, brag.
yeah,
There's so many people at our event.
I was
They were
this
there for the
close to
printing business,
contacting
not us.
whatever professional soccer team is in like the Twin Cities. We're like, hey, could one of the pro soccer players come out here and just kick a ball twice and just see if he can make it from FFG? Yeah.
Oh, 1,000%. Yeah, Minnesota United. You could do it in one kick, I imagine.
I think a goaltender probably could.
Yeah.
Because once you get it on that hill, right, then it just rolls down.
It's just down. Yeah, it's down.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
So
two soccer. This is probably one of my favorites. Then now that I understand, now that I'm hip and cool and in the know.
Yeah.
Well,
So if you see
let's not
soccer
get carried
balls,
away.
it's because I use that as a unit of measurement one time, and
I had a buddy who used to measure things financially in Wendy's chicken sandwiches. So we would just talk about like a new game, and he'd be like, "Oh yeah, that's like 4 or 5 Wendy's chicken sandwiches," and I'd be like, "Just say $25. Like, what are you doing with your life?"
I mean,
Oh.
you laugh, but the Big Mac Index is a real financial indicator that is really used by real economists. So it's
Very
not
cool.
far off.
This also
I can
touches
take-
on the whole meme of like Americans will use anything but the metric system to measure things. Like it weighs 4 whales. Yeah, it's 3 soccer fields away.
Yep.
It's 18 hippopotamuses tall. Yeah.
All right,
No,
then I
Wendy's
think we're
chicken sandwiches are great. I'm just saying,
Yeah.
not the best unit of measurement financially. Happy Abilene.
Yeah.
I can take the next one.
please.
Yeah.
Green Goblin Jack, and it is some mishmash of what is his name? The Green Goblin.
Willem Dafoe.
Willem Dafoe.
Willem. Is it Willem?
Willem.
It's not William.
Correct.
No.
Willem.
Holy
Willem.
balls. So it's Willem Dafoe and Jack, and it says, I'm something of an archaeologist myself.
Ooh, that was a good Willem Dafoe.
Nailed it.
Did I?
Or William Defont, anyway.
William,
Yeah. William DuPont.
Willem Dafoe's estranged younger brother.
That's right.
Changed the last name from marriage, an unsuccessful marriage, of course.
This one's
I
playing.
like the Photoshop job on this one, actually.
Yeah, I know, with the album
I like a
watermark.
bunch of them, but like, yeah. Nailed the Photoshop, but why'd you keep the watermark on there? Come
Oh
on.
my god, the next one moves. It's a GIF.
What?
Yeah.
Shut up.
It's a GIF.
What? Oh, okay, cool.
I think we're to Duke now.
He did it. Did what? And then we've got an altercation. I don't even know quite how to explain what's on.
Do you know who those characters
Yeah,
are?
who the characters?
Is this
Yes.
Home Alone?
We've got
Yeah, it's Home
this is
Alone
from
2.
Stir the Pot, right?
Yep.
This is from our new Stir the Pot piece.
So
Oh, yeah.
so Kevin McAllister, who's stirring the pot, is the wiry guy in the middle of the art, and then this is great.
Oh,
I like
no.
I
Oh.
love it.
So what you're saying is this GIF is brilliant. It's just ahead of its time because
Yeah.
having not played Hemlock, no one gets the reference yet.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, the card's been it's been revealed for a while now. But
That was really on you for not getting it, is what Nick's saying.
Yeah.
True.
Mhm.
Skill issue over here.
if you were more plugged into what this game was doing, Sean, I think
I know. I never ever think about Arkham Horror the card game in my waking hours. It's a problem. So I think we're up to Nick.
Again.
We've got Leo Anderson, saying, okay, so half the Miskatonic University staff, the entire Arkham Police Department, and a not insignificant number of dogs. We were just normal men. We were just innocent men.
And a not insignificant number of Oh, the phrasing on that one is just perfect.
Yeah, I like it.
Oh.
All right. So then I think we're to Waleed.
Okay. What is this art piece from?
This is
This
Astonishing
is a sounding
Revelation.
revelation, isn't it?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, yes.
Yeah.
Ask not with whom the enemy engages. It engages with thee.
And I love
got,
And
like,
he's
campaign
got the
book.
rule book. Yeah,
The
he's
rule
got
book,
the
yeah.
rule book.
Because he drew the
That's-
enemy, and he's like, "Wait, who gets this? Who is this?"
That's so
Oh.
kick ass.
that's
I get it.
That
everyone has
That
had
is
this
great
exact
Photoshop.
experience.
Mhm.
Yeah.
and
I think that the wording on this, I undersold it. This is really resonating with me.
Yeah.
The
It feels good.
It's
feels good.
same play on the quote that we actually have engraved on that bell that you hear every time you play thing. Yeah.
I love that
It's
bell.
not for whom the bell tolls; it tolls for thee.
It's awesome.
Oh, the dog's back. The doggy's back. It's Scott.
Oh. Please heal. No doom. Only heal.
It's Fickle Fortune. I have used the doom and damage though. Like when you're hurting and everyone can take it, like that is a really good option too. Duke, I believe this next one is for you.
oh, thank you, whoever. Oh, thank you. Look at my son. Pride is not the word I'm looking for.
Look at my son. Pride is not the word I'm looking for. It's a Hamilton quote.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
He's
Oh,
so cute.
but
Look
I
at
am
him.
proud of my son. That is my son, and I'm very, very proud of him.
You
Oh,
know,
very good.
I don't know that I've
Very
ever
good.
noticed it because the art is blown up here. He's got a human ear in his hands, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
1000%.
Oh yeah.
Never clocked that before.
Sweet.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
All right.
Waleed really likes it.
Pretty cool. Ugh.
All right, Nick.
Love it.
This is the Nick Cage and what's his name? He's so hot right now. What's his name?
Pedro
He's so
Pascal.
hot all the
Pascal.
Pedro
time.
Pascal. Thank you.
He's
He's
always
so
been
hot all
hot,
the
Nick.
time. Yeah.
He's always been
Yeah.
hot, Nick.
He's just dad hot now.
Yeah.
Me ready to resign from a rough scenario, and then my partner going back for more experience. Oh yeah.
Oh. So amazing.
Might as well pull what you can out.
Yeah. Has anyone seen this movie? Because I love
No, but
it.
I want to.
I
so
haven't
bad.
yet. No, it's on my list.
It
I
is.
loved it.
It is my second favorite Nick Cage movie.
What's your
What's
Scott,
first?
will you go
What's
ahead
your
and send me
first?
the VHS?
Bringing Out the Dead.
I haven't even seen Bringing Out.
Oh, that's where he's a burnt out paramedic and he fucking nails it.
Oh,
It
that's
is.
okay. Yeah.
Like
Okay.
it's so good.
Good Nick
Nick
Cage
Cage
is
Bad?
really
it
good.
Drama?
It's drama, a little bit of comedy in there, like kind of laughing at the despair. So
That's my kind of, yeah.
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 What was it? The unbearable weight of
Massive
Massive
talent.
talent.
massive
maybe?
talent.
Yep.
That one's more. It's more comedy. Like you're laughing at the ridiculousness of Nick Cage.
Right.
So
There's this
Nick-
moment when I was watching it with my partner, and there's this moment where Pedro Pascal is playing this huge Nick Cage fan, and he brings him into this like Nick Cage sanctum, and he like shows the throw pillow that's got his face on it, and I looked over to my partner, and I had the throw pillow right behind him. I had that same throw pillow. Don't know what to say.
That's so fun.
I had
Nick Cage is one of my favorite survivors to play in Dead by Daylight. He's just himself, and he's recorded it's actually him, his voice, and he's recorded so many extra lines. So like if you're sneaking around and the killer sees you, Nick Cage goes, "Oh fuck!" and it's just shit like that. It's so hilarious.
oh
I don't watch enough Nick Cage stuff, but I do watch a lot of Andy Samberg stuff, and so all I can hear when I think of Nick Cage is Andy Samberg's Nick Cage.
Doing Nick Cage, yeah.
Wow.
Oh, what's going on? That's all I hear.
My favorite unhinged Nick Cage performance was Kick-Ass. when he was
Mm,
doing just
yeah.
that completely over the top Adam West. Like, so weird, but so good.
Oh, Nick Cage. What an experience.
What an American treasure.
Truly.
Oh,
national
God.
treasure.
I'll bet doing Nick Cage in Community.
That was great. Yeah.
Absolutely, dude.
Oh, I'm a
Absolutely.
sexy cat. I'm a sexy cat. Oh, oh.
All right, well, Waleed, I think we're to you.
All right. It is a skeleton on a bench, and it says, waiting for Double or Nothing to lose the forbidden taboo.
Probably going to be waiting a minute.
Yeah, buddy,
Yeah.
you're gonna be waiting a long time.
I hear that card caused some problems.
Oh, man. It's Lemon Grab. I missed the Lemon Grab one.
Well, you want it?
can
Take
read
it.
Unacceptable!
Yeah,
Double up, baby. Take it.
yeah, do
All right,
it.
then. It's a Scrimshaw charm from distant shores. Oh, look at the art! Oh, yeah,
Oh, he-
Lemon Grab's in it!
Oh, they put him in there.
I have a little Lemon Grab's in it!
That's awesome.
Okay, that's so good.
Failing a test because of a curse token you added using Scrimshaw charm? Unacceptable! I'm gonna
Where-
wake
is
up my
this-
neighbors.
Is this character from SpongeBob or?
No, it's Adventure Time.
Oh, okay.
His catchphrase is, if you might have not noticed, is unacceptable.
Mm.
And-
Oh,
and
is
he's
that
voiced-
it? Yeah.
Yeah, sure is,
Yeah.
and he's voiced by Rick and Morty guy.
Oh,
Oh.
wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Dan Harmon or
so
Justin
just
Roiland?
envision Rick Morty saying
Mm.
unacceptable in a really high pitched voice, and you got it.
Yeah.
Love it.
No,
All
they
right,
are
so
not.
Scott.
Right. All right. This is. Oh man, I have face blindness to some people. Who's the investigator here?
Alessandra.
Alessandra, and she's taking Power Word and giving Beguile, like in a.
It's Indiana
hold on.
Jones, yeah.
There we go, Indiana Jones. See, I've seen 2 of the 5 movies. I should have known
Yeah,
that.
dude.
There are 3. There are 3.
He's the guy who steals things from places, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
is that what he?
sometimes, yeah.
He's a thief.
That's right.
That's
Uh,
Yeah.
I
Duke.
need to look
Yeah.
up Beguile.
Yeah, you should.
That's Alessandra's signature.
Scott, we previewed that card.
We did?
Yeah.
You gotta look that up, Scott.
Yeah,
Oh
you
man,
should.
it's been okay. How many months
It
ago
was,
was
in
that?
October.
That
Yeah,
was
okay.
2 days ago.
Isn't it still
It was
2021,
tonight.
guys? Right?
It was tonight.
All right, Duke, this one's to you.
All right. We got that meme from earlier. My assets being shot. Tommy Muldoon
Just tell me.
gets the backdrop of smoke. Oh yeah, that's you, Tommy. That's
I like
real.
how there's no line at the bottom. It's just like,
Nope.
Yeah,
yeah, I did it. I shot him.
it speaks for itself.
Yeah.
The work does.
Uh,
We should have had it like shuffling into. I don't know how you could shuffle someone in that meme. Whatever. I love it.
worth considering, though. Scott, this one's particularly about you, so I'm going to go ahead and pass it your way.
It's the Mythos Busters and rogue investigators. It should be investigators with survivor access, and they're just making out. And Preston is just standing over there in the corner.
This is
So, probably for Waleed and Duke, there was an episode I was not on, but I was editing, and Nick, Ian, and Sean were talking like it was something about like, oh yeah, we don't have a rogue investigator with survivor access. It'd be really great if we did. Blah blah blah. And this was like 2 months after Preston came out.
Yeah.
And so I actually did like the record like in the editing, and I recorded myself like a week after the show because I was editing it. I'm like, Preston, you guys?
Scott printed a correction on top of our podcast.
Yes. I was like, I said something like,
That's so funny.
it's not like he's one of the most unique investigators to ever come out, and he just came out like 2 months ago.
He's like my favorite rogue too. It's like it's bad all over.
He's your favorite rogue?
Well, like my favorite rogue. I also really love Winnie. I love the investigators that play like no other investigator. So
I like the investigators that
So that's my favorite class.
that's exactly right.
Get the weirdos.
All right. So then going back to the order, Nick, I think you're the next one. Oh, all right. I guess it's Scott again, since he already did the joke.
This is the meme I described.
Yeah.
So it's Buzz Lightyear with a very unique mystic deck, and there's thousands of them.
Oh, it's so true.
Yep.
Mhm.
I'm actually going to stream cap this for my friend John. This is every mythic deck he ever makes.
Hey, you know,
Duke's being serious, John. I don't know you, but I do know his resentment for you, and that's it.
It's a painful thing.
I mean, this is me when I play Ursula, so whatever.
Yeah.
all right. Now we'll bounce
Please,
up to Nick.
All of my Ursula decks are
Oh,
just
right.
like, what if I tweaked this one single card?
Now it's Dubs with a Z.
Yeah.
Nick, this one's to you.
Me with guiding stones and practice makes perfect and promise of power and perception 2 at an 8 clue location. And drawing the auto fail.
Oh,
Yep, sometimes it does.
oh no. It will take it from you. Like when you put everything into that test, you are going to draw it. It happens.
It
You know what you
knows.
add to it, though, to make sure you hit it, is if you have a survivor somewhere around, is take heart, because then you will not fail.
Then you'll draw the +1.
Yeah.
No,
Dang.
then like something's gonna happen where like the bag will rip open and tokens will go everywhere and you'll have to like end the game because you don't have a bag. Like it'll just refuse to let you draw a token.
Somehow spits out a new token that's Elder Sign on one side and Tentacle on the other, and you're like,
You'll reach in the bag and there's just no tokens.
Yeah, you're like, what the
They've
hell?
just disappeared. Yeah.
Stack Overflow error. All right, so then I think we're to where were we? To Waleed.
Sure.
Hmm.
So it's the kid who I don't know how his face got like this. He's stressed out for sure, sitting in class with veins in his neck and his head, and it says, "When the Mythos Busters release an episode about Scarlet Keys, but your copy is still in the mail." He's very stressed out by it. I feel bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel for you, meme maker.
We don't, and honestly, that's like discourse that we don't hear about very much anymore. We heard it a lot in like the first half of the game's life of people saying like, "Hey, I'm hopping on. I can't listen to new stuff because no spoiler." But like, we just don't hear that anymore because I feel like people are just getting like the order that people purchase things is just so much more variable now.
Mm.
Yeah.
There's a lot of content. Do you feel like a lot of new folks are coming to you and being like, "Oh, what they're talking about Scarlet Keys right now. I'll go pick up a copy even before anything else or whatever."
We don't.
I know we've had people mention that like they've come into the chat and be like, "Oh, what's today's episode about?" And we're like, I mentioned or something like, "Oh, I don't have that campaign yet, so I'll bounce. I'll listen to this later."
Yeah.
Or something like that. Not too often though, but
Yeah, but go get it. I don't know if you know this, guys, but we're very positive on Scarlet Keys nowadays. Ian is on record saying he likes it more than Carcosa. So
he said it's his favorite campaign.
it's true.
It's cool.
It's true.
Favorite.
Go, Ian.
That's
Well,
awesome. to
Hemlock's,
hear.
Hemlock's coming out next week, so you go my way.
Give it time.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
gonna have a new favorite.
Duke and Nick put a lot of heart in that, so I'm just gonna play it. Oh my God, there's 2 Futuramas in a row.
All you, baby.
Take one.
I'll take the Zoidberg
Do it
Jesus
in
one.
your best
You can take them
Zoidberg.
both if you
Take them
want.
both. Yeah.
So the first one is Zoidberg Jesus walking through a door, and it says, "Have you accepted Father Dagon and Mother Hydra as your saviors?" I personally love this one. This is great. This is fantastic.
Why not Zoidberg?
Huge fan of this. I wish it would have been Fry with the Beast with a billion backs for any of my Futurama heads out there. Big Futurama fans.
I've seen up to
I
that
love
point.
Futurama. Yeah.
Great. It's fantastic. Nick, you can take the second one then.
Oh, okay. That's for schoolgirls. Now here's a route with some chest hair, and it's the Scarlet Keys route to get wait until
Without a trace?
No, without a trace. Thank you.
Yeah. And I think this route is without a trace would be the no. Sorry, what's the really tough scenario that we've been joking about?
Shades of Suffering?
Yes. And I think this route is Shades of Suffering would be the second scenario you actually play. Like everything else is just like little stops.
No, you
Yeah.
don't go to. Wait.
No, you
I
have to
think
go to
it's skipping
Shanghai to
everything
get.
but without a trace, right?
No,
I
it
think-
goes from London to. I can't even read what that one is.
London to what?
To Kathmandu, to
Sydney,
Sydney, up
back to
Lagos.
London.
Then down to Rome.
What is it? Yeah.
Down to Rome and then over to the Bermuda Triangle. Yeah, this is straight lining to Without a Trace. This is how
Yeah.
you do it.
Yeah.
This is like, let's play a standalone and then the finale.
Yeah. All right.
I love it.
Moving
Oh,
on.
Oh my
Scott?
god, another bone saw.
Another bone saw.
Yeah.
And actually including Bonesaw.
Go ahead.
Parallel Agnes with 7 damage on her. Bonesaw's ready. The Bonesaw and Agnes combo has really.
Have you guys like talked about this recently or something? Like
no,
this
this
wow,
is
a lot of the community's on the same page.
this is
about
manifested completely on its own.
This. Yeah.
Unless all like 5 of the memes are from the same person.
That
And
could
they
be just someone who
It's
really
like,
goes
guys,
hard
pay
on
attention to
Agnes.
Bonesaw.
Yeah.
Duke.
I love this one.
Oh,
It's so good.
What's his name? Giancarlo. I forget his last name.
Esposito.
Anyways,
Gus
Oh,
Fring
Esposito.
in this one.
you play on
Giancarlo
hard
Esposito.
because you're good at the game. I play on hard because I accidentally flipped the reference card. We are not the same.
Yes.
But whoever made this meme, you're the same as me. Thank you.
Yeah.
It's so good.
I always realize it when I pull an elder thing, and I'm like -6. What the?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's what happened to us earlier today.
Yeah.
Like we were playing, and I drew the elder thing, and Nick was like, "What difficulty were we playing on?"
Stand hard. Oh my god, it's
Oh.
so good.
Also, rest in peace. I believe he passed away. So rest in power.
Oh,
King.
did he?
Oh,
I think
wow.
so.
Really?
I mean,
No.
please don't quote me. Please, somebody Google me. Google check me.
Jamie, pull that up.
I'm just spreading rumors.
Oh no,
Let's
that
see.
makes me very sad if that's the case.
Yeah, I believe he did.
No, he's alive.
He's
All right,
fine.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Okay, I'm
Thank
so
goodness.
sorry, everybody.
He's only 65.
Yeah.
How are you gonna scare me like that?
Yes, I am thinking of Lance Reddick. probably.
Oh yeah. He's
Oh
legend.
yeah, that
Legend.
was a tragedy, man.
Yeah.
Yes, it sure was. Thanks for the heart attack. Hey, you're welcome. Anytime.
Lance
I just had
Reddick.
to-
Sorry,
Yes,
go ahead.
I mean, I was just saying I just had to live in a terrible alternate dark world for 15 seconds, Waleed, because of that thing. So,
How dare you?
you know.
But
There
like,
are-
but like, pour one out for Lance Reddick because that man would do anything and give it his all. Like, it didn't matter how schlocky the script was; he would
Yep.
give 110% every time. He was amazing.
Yeah.
So
Um,
I'm looking through because I don't know who Lance Reddick is, and I looked him up, and I'm like, I don't really recognize him.
Yeah, you do.
I'm looking through like all the stuff he's done. I don't think I've watched a single thing. he's done.
Oh,
You haven't
You've
seen
not
a
seen
single John
Fringe?
Wick? Not
No.
John. Not
No.
a John Wick.
Oh, I did watch a John Wick, and I half watched it because after a while I got bored with all the guns.
Is he in
I will-
most or all of them?
I realized
Got
that's
I
the
got
bored
bored with all the
guns.
guns. Scott's
I
the
realized that's the
anti-Nick.
point, but it was just like not for me.
Anti Markov also brings up Carl Weathers very recently.
Oh,
too.
yeah, that one
which
hits
is
Off to the big
another
stew in the sky.
another tragedy.
I think for me the biggest one was Andre Brower. That was the
Oh,
biggest
yes.
that affected me most recently. That really broke my
Yeah.
heart.
The one that still gets me, like to this day, I'll think about it and get depressed, is Robin Williams.
Yes,
like
I was just
to
gonna
this
say.
day.
Yeah.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
And every time something comes out where they're like, there's a news thing like about, oh, so and so was beloved when they were alive,
Mhm.
then they died, and we found out a bunch of stuff, and now they're not great. I'm like, please don't do that. Like, if anything ever comes, I think it would have by now, but if anything ever comes out about Robin Williams, where it turns out he was not the epitome of
Wholesomeness.
wonderful,
What you
decent
saw.
human being. Anyway, let's get back to memes and stuff.
Yeah, cool. Anyways, he's not dead. Let's go on. Not dead.
Yeah, hey, not dead.
All right.
Oh, I like this.
So I think we're to Nick.
Live and learn. Okay, let's try that again, but this time good.
Okay, but I have to do my my David Lynch voice.
Please.
Okay, let's try that again, but this time good.
That was so good.
That was even a
That
good
was really
megaphone effect.
This needs to be the next alt art card for BusterCon.
God, I love it.
Oh, I just saw the
That's
next
so
one.
good.
Jesus.
Nick,
Oh.
it's you. Nick, it's you. You got to do it now.
You know, I'm something
It's-
of a designer myself.
It's my face plastered onto Willem Dafoe as Norman Osborn. Yeah,
Well-
I'm something of a designer myself.
And what's even
Give
more appropriate
Give her it.
that isn't told here is that this was the moment that you first bought your Excelsior pack.
Right.
And so it literally was your first moment of like, hey, this is a thing I designed and now it's real.
I didn't even buy it. I just went up to the front of the line and I was like, "Hey,
You flashed your name.
Yeah, he did the thing where it's like, hey, it's me on the movie poster.
but I don't know when or how. This is my ID. My name's on it. Can I have one? Yeah, here you
didn't show
go.
your ID. You showed your card, that like your lanyard, because it had Nicholas Corey on it. Because that was
Oh.
the year that they printed like the names or
Yeah,
something.
but then they gave it to me. I was like, yeah, and then like a month later, I got my comp one in the mail, and I was like, oh, now I have two. So we gave it away on the show.
Aw.
It's true.
Hey, good for you all, listeners, avid listeners. That's fun. That's a really fun meme.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Waleed, I think we're
All
to
right.
you next.
Last one.
Oh, it is.
Sure. When you show the new player how cool Arkham art is. This is literally my face every time I look at art for this game.
What is that thing?
It's so cool.
Is that blood?
Why
I
did
think
that
the
need
meeting I once-
tentacles?
I think I physically I think in a meeting I once actually said like, "Hey, I know it's good because I hate it." And so that's like
Yeah.
the standard for me. I'm just like, oh, that makes me feel things. Good enough.
Yeah, Anton Markovnikov, don't look closely at the art. That's pro tip right there.
Yeah, we found out there was an ear in that little baby's mouth.
Oh.
Mhm. What kind of monster would make an art brief like that?
I don't know. Maybe the kind of monster who also designed Susan Young.
Yeah, well, yeah, that tracks.
That
yeah.
does track. All
think I
right.
lost-
Well,
I think I lost my own ear in that scenario.
all right. Panel of judges, you think for a hot moment about what you want to pick as your favorite, and Scott, I'll let you just unilaterally decide on our behalf. Let me go
Oh, really?
through the
How about I give you a list? Because I've written down a list, Sean. So
Okay.
I'll run our list, and yeah.
That's
But-
fine too. So I'm gonna run through the. Oh no, this might blank the screen a tiny bit. Hang
Oh
on.
no.
Is that doing it? Is that? Oh no, stop. There we go. We got it. Okay. So let me run through the wieners. So you might have seen the numbers as we went through, but third place goes to the Narcos one of the dedicated fighter when nobody draws a monster during the encounter phase.
Mm.
And that's at well, it was at 100 votes. I'm pretty sure it's surpassed that at this point. Boy, I was gonna try to find these in line, but now I'm not gonna be able to do that. So, second place went to the Michael Scott meme of "I deny existence." So good.
Nice.
And last but not least, first place. If you were watching the numbers, you're not surprised because we are not the same. You play on hard because you're good at the game. I play on hard because I accidentally flipped the reference card. We are not the same.
Oh, didn't he die?
I think so.
Too soon,
Genuinely.
Nick. Too soon.
I'll have another 15 minutes of just being really sad about it.
What
So-
do we think, designers? I got a few.
I mean, my pick is one of the 3 that was listed.
No, that's boring.
I got like a top 4.
I mean, I picked it before they were listed, but whatever. Excuse me.
Okay.
Wow, that's how voting works.
You find a random one.
You saying you don't like democracy, Nick?
Huh?
Are you saying you don't like democracy? Is that what you're saying?
That's exactly. I'm surprised. Yeah, that was. Did I stutter? No. Okay.
Wow. I mean, I'm a big fan of the deep one. Look at my son. Pride is not the word I'm looking for because I'm very proud of the deep one.
Mhm.
I also friggin' loved Nick's shotgun scenario.
Yep.
I
There's a
loved
lot
the
of love.
nachos. Yeah, and then
Yep.
the Buzz Lightyear one. That was a pretty top one for me too.
Well, you guys are going to have to narrow it down.
I
Lee.
loved none of them. I hated them all. No, hold on. I loved Live and Learn with David Lynch. That one was great. That was a lot of fun. I loved the person going through the texts for Norman Withers. That one is
Yes.
probably
The search
Phone
history.
history.
Yeah.
That's good.
That was good.
Yep, I want to give a special, great job with the nachos. That one was fantastic. But I still think, I mean, honestly, Supplies Motherfucker was great too. They were so many good ones. Nachos was excellent. It was so excellent. But I personally liked the Norman Withers one. Or the Steal His Look. I forgot all about the Red Gloved Man one. That one was a lot of fun.
Oh yeah.
Nick, which ones do you like, bud?
I loved the Norman Withers one. I love the Seeker with Off-Class Rogue at Home one with Monty on there. My big one was the Michael Scott one, but that's already in the thing.
We want to affirm the Michael Scott one.
We are, yes.
Great.
No, boring.
Boring.
I didn't
It's
cancel it.
boring to
I
pick the
ignored
same
it.
thing. Boring.
Yeah,
It is
but
boring. But now all 3 of us are picking different ones, and we have to agree on one.
but can we
All right.
persuade you to love the delicious, salty taste of nachos?
Yeah, Nick.
I'll vote for nachos. Yeah, that's cool. The Photoshop job was great on that one. That was
There
clever.
were, yeah. I mean, I also like the Carson one with Bernie.
Yeah.
because I love a Carson. But yeah, let's go with nachos. Just the brand new investigators. That one was really good. Yeah.
There's a lot of good ones, y'all. This is hard to pick.
Mhm.
But if we do have to pick, then it's gonna have to be
With our taste buds and the
with
nachos.
some delicious nachos.
Nachos.
Delicious.
Deep fried,
Yeah, I want
deep
nachos.
ones.
Or the Norman Withers. Does nachos beat Norman Withers?
Okay, show me the Norman Withers. We gotta have a
It's
showdown,
the phone history one.
or should I say a showdown?
Oh
Well,
boy.
That's biased.
You might.
Please don't.
Oh God, no!
you
I'm
could
so sorry.
say it, but please stop.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm so sorry. My pun game went in the wrong way.
It's
Uh,
52 out of 85.
52 out of 85.
Were you rating his pun game? Oh no, you're saying which
Oh.
one was
Yeah,
I
that's
know
was,
what?
that's the system that I use, Nick. It's
I
80
rated
out
on
of
an
85.
85
I
point
give you
scale.
7 Wendy's chicken sandwiches.
I'll get on board with the Norman Withers one.
Norman Withers.
No,
Okay,
Norman
there we
Withers.
go.
Yeah.
like
it's okay. So we did just get a quick message from our administrative answer, and he said you can pick 2 if you'd like.
Well, that makes
then
that
there we
easy.
go. Everybody. So what's our second one then? Let's find another one here.
All right, I can scroll up.
Not
Please hold.
kidding. We have our two. It's Nachos and Norman Withers.
Yes, I will be
Nachos or
remiss.
Norwith.
I would be remiss to say if the person who made the Norman Withers one, or the Nachos one could go back and that top line in the top right put a T between the A and the C, then I will give you first prize. But other than that, you're second.
I don't think we have that kind of power.
Oh, I
Waleed.
see.
Mm.
Yeah.
What's done
Yeah.
is done.
What's the done?
Hey.
What's the done?
Sean, it's now our deliberation time. I'm just gonna cross off the nachos one because it's already been picked.
Mm-hmm.
But it was up there for me as well.
Yes.
Do you want a top 5 or a top 3?
You guys can do it. Whatever. I don't know.
Yeah,
No, we're gonna get down to 1.
Waleed acting like the host.
So
Whoa,
Do
guys.
yourselves a favor and pick a top 3.
Take all the time you want, fellas. We're not going anywhere.
the people say 5. Let's go.
was that
I
top
said
5 and then
top
top
5.
5? You remove 2. I remove 1. You something like that.
Okay. How many people's dreams
Okay.
can we crush this evening?
Yeah. Okay. So let me just. Yeah. Okay. So the top 5 I had were for me, Buzz Lightyear, the deck, the Mystic deck, because that one's just really great. Michael Scott, Deny Existence. I really like the Breaking Bad Stick to the Plan. Jesse, what the fuck are you talking about? And then I believe it's Zombieland. It's like engages Umarath. I like your enthusiasm, but you'll be the first one to die.
Yeah.
That was really great. And then the Hamilton Shades of Suffering. I wasn't aware that was something someone could do. Because that one, oh boy. Like if I had to go just right now, I feel like that would be my go-to. Because I also love Hamilton and that character and just, yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, I definitely all of those were good. I also, I mean, of course, I like the ones that played to me specifically. The I'm something of an archaeologist myself was good. Something of a game designer myself. The Nick's shotgun one, like there's so much craft that goes into that because you got to think it, and then you got to put all the shotguns in and make the art really busy. That was really good. But. And also, I will say the Norman Withers search history, like just the specific ones that were picked in the order that they were picked, just perfect craft. If I were throwing it anywhere, it's gonna be the I Deny Existence Michael Scott one because the format is perfect, but it also perfectly plays into Deny Existence and ignoring versus canceling and the like weird rules minutia. It speaks to me on all my Diana levels.
And I feel like if you've watched that scene and just the way that he delivers that line of like, I didn't cancel it, I denied it. He's just like so confidently, and like Oscar's trying to correct him. Like you're right, and it just perfectly fits in the rules of I didn't cancel it, I ignored it.
I didn't yell it, I declared it.
Yeah.
So that's my one.
All right. Well, we can go with that one.
Hell yeah. Deny
Sounds
Existence.
Yeah.
Woo!
Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah, brother. Excellent. Well, thank you again to everyone who entered. We got a really good clutch of them this year. We're gonna throw the link to the Padlet in the description of the VOD that eventually goes up here so that everyone can go page through and find it and add comments. And, this lives for a while after this stream too. So go check those out. And everyone who won, we will be getting in touch with you via email. So pay attention to your spam filters. And, boys, any closing thoughts for the night? I guess I want to thank you three for coming on and having fun with us. I always need to say that it's a wonderful, wonderful thing how easygoing and accessible the devs for this game are, and you guys are just always fun to hang out with. So thank you for coming on.
Thanks for having us. I mean,
Thank you
we
for having us.
love you all. Like, community is great. Like, all these memes were great.
Yeah, I mean, thank you all for loving, the game that we work on, and spending your time with us. We just appreciate it immensely. The supplies, motherfucker. Sorry, I just read that shit. But yeah, no, seriously, I appreciate it at least, and I think that I'm just happy to be a part of something super cool like this.
Sorry, Scott. We need more memes with Ian's face and Scott's face and Justin's face on them. So you guys got to start saying more crazy. Like they got my face. We got a couple with Sean's face. We need more with Scott's face on them. Come on.
Well, instead of my face, it's just a soccer ball. So
Yeah, he's represented.
That was my meme streak for 3 months.
I will say I'm excited to hopefully be part. Like I want to be referenced next year. So
Yeah.
Search my history. Look at all my designs. Get at me in the comments.
No, Waleed, too far. Stop it.
Oh, okay, sorry. My social security number is no. Just
Again, Waleed.
I
not
want
again.
to see your guys. I want to see you guys on my doorstep.
Yeah.
I am once again asking for you to dox me.
Start posting your itemized Visa bill like on social media so people can go over all your purchases and just
Oh yeah.
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 Yeah, this the meme stream is something I look forward to I was gonna say every year, but whatever time period we do it, it's always great, and this one did not disappoint. And yeah, I just gotta echo, thanks for coming out. I really love how you guys are really into coming on the show and joking around with us because it's super fun.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And a big shout out again to
Anytime.
everyone who entered and give us the fuel to talk about. All right. Well,
Waleed, you'll have to say a lot more dumb stuff for us to riff off of. That's what Big Kahuna said.
or
Yeah,
create
just straight up listen to me talk for like a good 5 minutes, and then you'll be like, "Yeah, that's plenty."
the fast track.
Yeah, I got it.
You could also create a brutal scenario or taboo
not gonna
people's
happen, not
favorite
for me.
cards. Or just really say anything about Lola Hayes. That's just kind of a trigger for people in like lots of different directions. So
Yeah, I
No,
think Lola Hayes
dude,
is
we hate
beautiful.
Amina now.
that's right. That's right.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, send me. Go ahead and mail me your favorite cards, and I'll go ahead and throw them on the ye old taboo list. It'll be great.
Yeah. There you go.
In no time. Perfect.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks everyone. Thanks Duke. Thanks Nick. Thanks Waleed. Thanks everyone who entered. Thanks FFG. Thanks Justin for doing all of the back end stuff, putting this together. And you guys have a great night. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Hi, everybody.